Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ash. Today we're going to be playing some more Elden Ring. Last video, some of you left some comments that you were a little jealous that I got to play Elden Ring early. Well, let me just tell you, it's Sunday right now, Sunday the 27th of February, and I haven't touched the game since. I had a very busy week last week. On Steam, there was an Elden Ring launch event, and if you were on the store page, you would be able to see me right there, dab in the middle, hosting for a really cool event. It was with Bandai Namco, and I was on there for 6 hours, and so I had dedicated all my energy and my time on focusing on just that hosting segment that I was going to do. And then when I came home yesterday, I was just so exhausted. I didn't even have the energy to be able to play Elden Ring on my own, and I didn't want to further my gameplay without recording it. So yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm ready to jump back in it. I only explored the very beginnings of like Limgrave here. We went against the tree sentinel a few times, didn't yet defeat it, but we haven't really taken any footsteps in the lands between at all. So welcome back, Tarnished. Let's have a great day. Let's have a great day exploring the lands between. I think I already know what direction I want to take first. Since I have played the network test, I do have like knowledge of a little bit of the area around here. And I think what I would like to do is just kind of run over to another side of Grace down this path and maybe talk to a merchant briefly. And if not talking to the merchant, I want to be able to go and see Melina, or is it Melina? How do you say it? Because I say it as Melina, but I've heard people pronounce it as Melina, so I'm not sure where everyone stands on that. See her and grab our mount, Torrent. It's kind of my objective right now. At least that means we'll be able to traverse the world a lot quicker. It doesn't mean I'm going to be riding, you know, Torrent all the time. I feel like there will be instances where I will not want to be on horseback and just kind of exploring things by foot, you know? No, too fast. Oh yeah, right, we can maybe use a jump attack to help us with this. Oh, that works really well. We're definitely gonna see if we can collect as many resources as possible through this playthrough. See, I love this like guiding light to the next side of Grace. It's so nice. Like, if you're someone that probably plays FromSoftware titles, you're gonna be a little bit lost, not knowing where you want to go next. But this is pretty handy. All right, through your map, you can instantly travel to any of the sites that you've discovered. However, there are some dungeons in other areas where this cannot be done. Yes, that's fair. I feel like there's a lot of options for us to get around the world, so I don't think we'll ever be really like stranded. Hello, it's Mr. Santa.
But you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase
Not yet.
something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
All right, what do you have for us? Not that I can buy anyways. All right, let's just have an idea of anything I would like to go back and get at some point. I think I want to be able to collect some cracked pots because these are really handy. I believe you can get like a maximum of 3, and then you can craft things like fire bombs and whatnot. And then the really interesting property about the cracked pot is when you throw it and you use it, the cracked pot returns to your inventory. Not the contents of it, just the cracked pot. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Zelda, when you have to like collect those jars and put things in them. And you have to find those jars to be able to like utilize whatever it is that they want you to collect. It reminds me of that. So I think crafting kit is something we're gonna want, because then, and cracked pot, things I have my eyes on. I'm probably gonna pick up all of these cookbooks as well. And then we'll see whether we come back for any of this other stuff. Note, flask of wondrous physic. Okay, notes are very Sekiro. In terms of like the ability to sort of give you hints in the world. I actually utilized the notes a lot in Sekiro to kind of guide me in where I wanted to go next. So I think I definitely will be focusing on the cookbooks, the cracked pot, the crafting kit, and the notes to pick up first. But it shouldn't be too hard for us to be able to get those number of runes. And then we can also sell some things as well. But let's talk to him.
Selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's
when
say
there's
you're
only
a very
buyers
welcome customer.
of your kind. What's the recommendation you're going to give me? It's probably about the crafting kit.
you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
Okay. Not too much has
A
changed
crafting
here
kit allows you
from
to
the
make
network test,
basic
other than
items on
maybe
your
like
own.
what was offered by
Essential,
Kale.
really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration.
Okay.
The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut.
He's pretty
But
transparent.
the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
I wonder if the thing in his hand is like a very elaborate banjo. Does it look like it's a string instrument? It does, doesn't it? Isn't it? It can't be a weapon. It has to be an instrument.
Goodbye, for now.
For now. And he has like this like cute little mule here in the background. Okay. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who may make your armaments even stronger. Okay. This is our smithing table. We get our first stone, just to give us a little bit of a taste of what it's like to strengthen our stuff. But I only have 5 runes, so regardless, this is not going to be something that I can do now. So we're just going to go forward, and we're going to follow the path. And then reach our next destination. Ooh, a little bit of stutters here and there. Hopefully that won't be too bad. I had to knock down my graphical settings last time from the highest quality, pretty much. Like, I mean, not everything was on maximum, just quite a bit of them. Wow, very unaware. Not bad. I think 1 wild strike will be enough to end this enemy. But it was on maximum, and it was having a lot of frame rate issues. For any of you that were in the previous episode, you would recall, like, around the Tree Sentinel, just like the beginning Limgrave area, just really weird frame stutters and drops. And I had a conversation with a few people, because I'm part of like a speedrunning community, and we were like talking about how like it just seems like it's that one particular area at this time in its earliest versions of the game that seems to have like really wonky sort of like frame drops. Like if you're fighting the Sentinel in this like one little area, you get really weird stutters, but the minute that you take the boss outside of that area, everything goes back to normal. So I imagine they're gonna probably patch that sometime soon. Oh boy. Ooh, gold-tinged excrement. What was this boar eating? Or warthog or whatever it is. Oh my god, did I kill Pumbaa? Let's see. Remember we said that we're actually going to read item descriptions? That's still going to remain very true about my playthrough. I just think there will be some instances where we won't really find much to read. I think I have to seize. Excuse me. Okay. Someone's excrement. It has a golden tinge. Material used for crafting items, often hidden in woods and thickets. Gold-tinged excrement is highly stable substance. It doesn't dry out, nor does it lose its customary warmth or scent. Lovely. For better or for worse, it remains as it is. Oh my god, it's like whatever this creature has eaten, which is really interesting, right? Obviously has some preservation elements to it. So much so that there's like no decay at all in the excrement, which is, you know, a lovely thought, but I kind of have to wonder, like, because there must be like powers in the world, like, you know, that we're not aware of, that maybe could sort of tell us what exactly these creatures ate that would do such a thing. Oh, these are our first statues of Marika. See, these are supposed to be in the images of the Queen Marika of the land. The really, really cool thing that I love about this game is, despite its vastness, the statues of Queen Marika actually offer you a place to respawn, and not just at the sites of grace, which I find very cool. So we can kind of skip this entire camp and then just like go directly to get Torrent, but I may take out, I mean, if I'm gonna sit at the site of grace anyways, I'm gonna have to fight all of these enemies regardless. But let's try and stealth up on some enemies. Okay. I'm not used to the combat entirely just yet, but I don't think anyone else noticed me. I feel like I don't want to read the messages of this world because I feel like I'm just gonna get baited in many corners to go places I probably would not trust to go, so for the most part I'm gonna ignore them. I will say, did my game just crash? Okay, I had to restart the game there because it completely froze up on me, and you know, I have heard some reports that, you know, that might happen to a few people here and there, but largely once like Limgrave is loaded, you shouldn't have too many issues, but I'm hoping on a patch to come really soon that will, you know, remove some of these pain points. See, the guiding light is already taking us to the side of grace. It's so nice. The depths of the skies are really beautiful as well. Even just like the colors on the ground from like the flowers just make the world just come to life so much more. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to meet her again. Let's sit down. I'm gonna stick with Melina. You know, I never realized that she must be almost, I want to say like a spirit or specter of sorts, just because of the way she makes her entrance. But I'm really curious to learn more about her.
Traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Melina. Okay. I don't know why people were calling her Melina. Maybe that's just a them thing and not a me thing. She's so pretty. The marking on her eye
offer you an accord.
Is super interesting. I watched a Vadi video and he talked about
the finger maidens?
how it's possible and speculated that the marking on her eye
two fingers, offering guidance
might have something to do with the spell
to the tarnished.
that kind of like brandishes people with madness.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden.
Be my maiden. Someone made a comment that Mountain Dew looks a little bit sunburnt, and I can see it from this angle, but I'm still sticking. I'm still sticking with the colors.
To the foot of the Erd tree.
That's gonna be really interesting. There must be like some really prominent, oh, we can refuse, some prominent sites of grace on our journey where we'll probably get to talk to her a little bit more. And she probably will give us some more clues and information. She's a cute maiden. I feel like
I bequeath to you this ring.
Oh yes, let's summon Torrent. The spectral steed whistle.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Aww. I don't know if you can pet Torrent in this game, but I really hope that you can at some point. And I don't mean to be talking over this cutscene, but I've already seen it, so it's like I'm already familiar with what it is, and I feel like at this point most people have, so I have a feeling Melina will probably be one of my favorite sort of like FromSoftware, like fire keepers, you know what I mean. I think the other two that I really enjoy, and maybe because they have the same voice actress, are probably the Maiden of Black from Demon Souls and the doll in Bloodborne. And I think she's gonna go up there for me as well. Use a spectral steed to summon and ride your spectral steed. If your spectral steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of Crimson Tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or pressing L3. Okay. Alright, and pouches. From pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. Oh, it's Y. Oh, cool. They've given us just more access to quick shortcut items, which is really nice. So I think what we can actually do is instead of having let's actually switch what this is here. Instead of having like Spectral Steed in our quick slot, we can actually put it in our pouch instead, which makes for easy access. Easy enough anyways. Let's see, which one did we put on? Yeah, but like not have to, let's say, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, I really love this double jump. Oh, it's so pretty. We won't actually have to cycle through like our flask. Like let's say we want our flask to be in more immediate use compared to everything else, then we won't have to sacrifice anything for that. Excuse me. I think it's definitely tickling my throat today. I think what we can do first, so I'm probably gonna dismount here, is maybe go and grab the loot in that carriage. And then I think my goal will be to make as many runes as possible so that I could go back to Kale and obtain things like the crafting kit and the cracked pots, because those are going to provide so much use for me. It would be a shame if I just like left them till later, you know what I mean? Easy. Easy. Alright. Oh, okay, one spotted me, but no big deal. I got flail. I wonder if I just like hide, will he just like not know that I'm here anymore? Like how far does his AI range go into like responding to the situation? Does he come around? Oh no, he goes and checks like, oh, someone's been here. I was hoping that would play out differently, that I'd be able to attack him from below, but that is okay. You know, in a minute here, I might actually need to like walk and grab a notebook. And the reason why I want to go grab a notebook is because I want to be able to take notes as I'm playing this game. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of names that come up time and time again that I will sort of not know anything about at the moment, but later on I sort of like mind map and kind of connect the dots. And I enjoyed paying attention when I played Dark Souls 3, and it made me enjoy the game a lot more, even though it was a bit more of a linear story overall. But I've done it for other games as well, and it just helps me understand the game, especially when there's like a wealth of knowledge like being thrown at you. Let's see if the flail has any indication for us other than the fact that, ooh, spinning chain. Weapon consisting of bludgeoning head attached to a handle by a chain. The iron ball is spiked and induces blood loss. Ooh. Blows from this weapon cannot be parried. The charge attack whirls the iron ball around for increased force before striking. You know, that might be actually just fun to just try the spinning chain around as well. I wonder if we can do it, like, wield it two-handed. We can even discard them. All right, let's pop it next to our battle axe. Right, we can't use it with our present attributes, which is, you know, fine. We'll just need to make sure that I think we can use it all right, like this, and then let's try our skill with it. What the heck? Oh wow, that really bleeds through my FP. I wonder how that will do against an enemy. I feel like we gotta try that. At the very least, but maybe a non-shielded enemy. Like that one with a torch might be a very good target practice. I like the small solo music in this game so far. Just makes this game feel, you know, more immersive. Oh, do you see that? We broke his poise. It's very interesting. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, they know I'm here. We're out. We're out. Okay. Over this wall. Okay, that's not a jump that we can make. Let's call. Wait, did I press the wrong button? Okay, there we go. I was about to say let's call Torrent. So even if we don't have like the present attributes, oh, we can collect stuff through horse. That's pretty awesome. So like wield this weapon, its skill is pretty dang cool. And the fact that we could just like sort of chain that. Alright, it still does enough on horseback to like be able to take the wildlife out. Oh, I got you. No, I don't got you. Maybe locking on overall would help. I should probably check where we're at. No, why are you being so hard to obtain? Oh, what? Ah! I think those are bats. Oh, okay. I got way too much on my tail. All right, we're switching weapons. All right, bats, come at me. Really? Jeez. Get back here. You're not getting away from this. Okay. One bat down. Where's the other one? Got you. I did take a hit though, but... Ooh. Like a little bit of a scream there. A couple bites as well. And it looks like there's someone else on horseback chasing us. Vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flasks. Number and type of flask to be replenished varies depending on the enemy group. You cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. Okay, cool. Alright, so someone else here. I think we're gonna go take him on. I don't know if we're gonna do it on steed or not. That'd be pretty cool, but I'm not good at that yet. So let's see what we can do on foot. We're gonna have to practice combat at some point. Ooh. Oh no, I don't want to kill the horse. Whew. Ow. Alright, we're not dead yet. Okay. That's a nice boost. Can we drink flask on horse? Ah, no! Stutters! Not now when I'm fighting. Okay. Okay, let's time this. Oh no! I just whiffed! Oh, okay, there we go. That's perfect. Just enough of a charge point. I feel right about now. Nice. Got him. Okay. That went well. Despite the initial rocky start. I did actually mean to kill the horse though. The horse did nothing. Oh wow, it's nighttime. Oh wow. I'm sorry, I have to take this in. There's like so much happening that I did not see it hit nighttime. And the beautiful Erd tree leaves just coming off the tree. And the moon is in sight now, which is pretty cool. It's definitely a shame I didn't end up taking the astrologer class because I feel like that would have been up to par with like the things I'm interested in about this game. So let's actually see what this site is. Look at that. It's a site with many great swords in the ground and then just one very large great sword. Is it me or does this look like Guts' sword from Berserk? What does this say? Examine. Godric the Golden, humiliated, having tasted defeat by the blade of Miquella, now on his knees, begging for mercy. So we have Godric and Goldwyn, which are both demigods and the son of Marika. Miquella is the one that defeated them. Interesting. Okay, I feel like this is the point where we need our notebook so we can draw all of this stuff out. But then this is the site? Like a memorial site then. Okay, Erd leaf flower. Beautiful. I wonder if these are growing here. That, you know, imagine this. Imagine that Erd leaf flowers are growing out of the ground because this is actually the site of the burial of Godwyn and just reflects the powers that the demigods have from the tree. Speculation, of course, but we can read the description of these items. So let me grab my notebook. Let's take some notes, okay? And I know at this point, I mean, there's probably like, there's still lore videos to be made. And by the time all of these videos get published, this is all going to be answered anyways. But I have satisfaction in figuring it out myself, okay? And maybe I might make some inferences that other people won't. I enjoy my lore. So let's grab that notebook. Okay, I got a notebook. Interesting enough, it's a Bandai Namco notebook because, like I said, I was doing the event with them over the last few days, and they gave me this, so I figured what better than to take our Elden Ring notes in for now, because I doubt I'm going to keep these notes unless I make some really interesting conclusions or I decide to make a video of it as separate from, you know, what we're doing here. But give me a second here and we'll jump back into gameplay. Alright, note jotted. So let's take a look at these items then, because I feel like they're going to give us a bit more insight than we have at this moment. Alright. A dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found through the lands between, material used for crafting items, said to be fed by leaves that fell from the Ur tree in days of antiquity. Okay, so it's like a flower that's been touched by the Erd leaf. Not so much something that has come out of the ground from something that might have been touched by the Erd tree. Fading to brown. Maybe this is like symbolic of just like the world withering away, you know? I think the most important thing to note here is that it's in days of antiquity, so this is not recent times. Much time has passed in this world when there was still prominence of the Erd tree and the lands. So yeah, this is going to be the item that helps us strengthen our armaments. We'll probably need to find mining galleries to be able to fully utilize those items. And we picked up this from the enemy that we just killed. Lord Sorn's straight sword. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise kept in serviceable condition, despite the soldiers having long lost their minds. So interesting about that the soldiers, while maybe have lost their minds, maybe the art of military or war has not been lost on them, so they're still polishing these weapons. Wielded by regulars of the Lord's army. It has a skill called a square off. Follow up with a normal attack to slash upwards through enemies' guards, or strong attack to perform a running thrust. I can't wield this either, but two-handed I should be able to be just fine with it. So let's replace this one. Swap out that weapon, right? Oh, we can't do square off, I think. Can we not? Okay, so I think it's, they said either do a heavy attack to do a thrust. Okay, cool. So this is kind of like a very guarded stance in combat, right? Or they said, what was it, do a light attack as well? I think this breaks through the guards of enemies. So it's like by square off, you're two-handing regardless. Let's find an unsuspecting enemy to sort of kind of attack and test this out. But also, we're getting at around 884 runes. I want to say I want to at least hit like about 2,000. Oh, but these poor unsuspecting birds. About 2,000 and I'll feel like confident to maybe like return back to Kale or something like that. Oh, acquire materials. We just got some mushrooms. Nope, more? Is it urge? Yeah, Erdly flower. I feel like I just kind of be walking the world and spamming my collect item so I don't like walk over something and just completely miss it. Rune fragments. I really like what VatiVidya has to say about the rune fragments, but maybe I won't go into it now because I feel like that's a lot of hidden knowledge. And I kind of want to see if it has any truth later. I'll maybe leave it a mystery for now. Ooh, okay, we did actually get something this time. We got a flight pinion. Okay, so let's see. Enemies in the area. There should be some here. There should be at least some sort of camp. Right? What is that a wolf? Maybe not easy to sneak up on this camp. I feel like it will definitely be one of the situations where I bit off more than I can chew at this time. I want to find some more like lone enemies. Alright, jumping definitely warns some of my presence. It's not... Okay, so I can do this camp. We can probably pull out the battle axe to do that, but maybe it's not the place that I want to test out the square off, you know? I want to find like a lone enemy, one not of sound mind, just easy to sort of take down. Let's grab Torrent for that. I think that's going to be the exciting thing. I'll definitely want to like explore a lot of these weapons and their capabilities, but especially their skills. Okay, I don't want to fall into like what looks like this ravine here. But I also don't know where this is taking me. Not the kind of enemy I was looking for. I want something with a stance and, you know, something maybe with a shield. So, possibly the encampment is the best place. I wonder if you can sneak up on a wolf. Oh. Okay. Oh. That. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, Torrent to save the day. Oh, okay. That was about to be a really sticky situation. Did I just hear a lightning? Oh, what? I'm very scared. Oh, so like, whoa, these can attack me too. Why is everything angry at me? The whole world is angry. Zeus is striking. Okay, let's see if we can at least grab some items. Nope. Where are these thunder strikes coming from? I gotta be really careful. What are these materials? Fulgral bloom? I wonder. Ah! This is coming off the lightning! Oh my god. It's like I'm standing where lightning is striking, and I'm like, yeah, let's just grab these items. Ooh, okay, good thing we're on torrents. Whoa. Do you hear that? It almost sounds like oh, I think I see something on that cliffside. It seems like it's an ogre? So I'm not just seeing things, right? That's like, there's definitely something there, like bellowing. Okay. I think I know what this is. We're gonna ride this. This should take me up. Spirit spring jumping. Jump on the horseback near a spirit spring to ride its current high into the air. You won't take damage from jumping into spirit spring while on horseback, even from a great height. Okay. Wow. Okay, it wasn't the ogre. I'm definitely in one of those I'm biting more than I can chew situations. Something tells me it spots me, so I'm gonna take the chance to jump off. That worked out all right. We're gonna. That wildlife got totally toasted. Yikes! It's like it's just striking in this spot. Very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna sit and mark this. What time of day is it? It's morning. Okay, right here, and drop a marker. I guess my only issue is I would love to be able to like have a bit of text that comes along with this marker because I'm gonna visit this site again. So these rolling goat sheep thingies. Oh, okay, so you got the ram and the ones that like just kind of run from you. Okay, have no stamina. Ow! Yeah, that's something to get accustomed to, won't it? It's just on being on horseback and being able to fight things that are either smaller or larger than me. Or things moving, you know, as fast as me. Okay, I'm kind of curious what these messages say. Behold! Sniping spots. Uh-huh. You see how, like, the sun kind of, like, shines through the clouds on, like, different spots of the land? I think there's, like, wolves on that cliff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it one of those areas of Limgrave? Oh, no. The game's crashing again, isn't it? How unfortunate. You know, while restarting the game, I had this idea of, oh wow, there's an enemy there. Oh, am I back at the spot with lightning striking? Oh, I was just thinking about this area, but I was like, you know, what if I can parry it? Or what if I'll be able to reflect it kind of like you did in Sekiro, you know? Let's go for a longer strike, but I need to be more at a distance for that one. This is, something. Got him. Ah! There we go. Oh, I think I'm killing the horse! Okay, I think I killed the horse and I got the beast liver. I almost want to test this, but if I do and I die... Let's see if we can block it at all. I'm gonna stand here and try. Come on, lightning. Come on, Zeus. Hit me. It's still happening, right? Okay. Maybe I can chase it a little bit. What, was I just like so lucky to get hit by lightning? Because like now it's not happening at all. It's like when I want it, it's like, nah. They seem to also hit really close to each other, so. Come on. Hit me! Seriously? Lightning strikes twice, but can't even hit me? I'm gonna give up on this real soon. Ha! Who's right behind me? There's like no visual cue other than, you know, just it's the light, the ground lighting up. That's it. Oh, okay, I can block it. I don't know if you can parry it. Stay on the spot and just like parry. I got hit. Oh! Okay. It was a thought. I've concluded this experiment now. I don't think I can do anything. At least not yet. So as we were just like standing on this like little cliffside, you know, watching the things below, other than the fact that it's like a nice like sniping spot, and like, you know, so the message says, I think it would be really great to just grab a telescope. And then like just come and take a look at like Limgrave and just see what we see and maybe, you know, choose where we would like to go next. Just taking, oh, okay, so I did take a bit of fall damage there. I didn't know that that could happen. I was kind of testing that out. All right, enemies. We did say that we wanted to try the guard break. But we can only do that if we're single-handed. We definitely want to be able to sneak up on some, you know? I don't want to be spotted. I want to be able to just pick one off and fight them. Hopefully this guy on the right won't see me. Alright. Seems like stealth works pretty well in this. Being crouched does have its rewards. I know that if I, like, even begin to fight some of these fellas, I'm probably going to attract a much bigger group. So, it feels like, look, I mean, there's even wolves. That maybe I just want to pick off a few silently first, you know? Shh. Even if the music started, they don't know I'm here. This is not the way I generally play these games. I'm a lot more aggressive, but because it does have these elements, like, doesn't it make you want to try it? Oh, not this area again. Come on, we already frozen, crashed in this area. Okay, this soul here seems like a perfect target. All right, let's swap out weapons. Okay. We have to read all these materials soon. I'm trying to double jump, kind of like Torrent does. I know that that's not possible. Okay, so the R1 is supposed to break their guard. Didn't seem to do much of that. Alright. Didn't work the way I intended, but at least we figured out how square off works. I might just need to come back when I have like more strength with the weapon to just see how it fares. Oh, we have more than 1,337 runes. Okay. Then let's do this. Since I actually can get some crimson flasks if I take out like, what was it, like a whole group of enemies and whatnot. Let's play this carefully. And let's pick off a lot of these enemies because I can actually take these runes and make do with them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wolf, wolf, wolf. Wolf. That enemy is fast. I'm trying to get Torrent to come get me, but I was pressing the wrong button there. Okay. How safe would it be to do horse combat? Oh, not safe at all. Oh, I'm running the wrong way and I have the wrong weapon. Alright. Cool. Enemies here that we can pick off. These are some easy cleans. More rune fragments. You can really see them clearly. in this area just because of their torches, which is kind of nice. Alright, seems to be alone, seems to be over a body. Oh. I don't know if he did that himself by just like crashing. Did he break the carriage there? Alright, pillage cookery. Okay, seems to have like a noble's body or something like that, and I can't tell whether he's examining like how this noble died or whether he was kind of responsible for it. Either way, we're cleaning camp. All these lord soldiers. I'm really liking Wild Strengths. It's a really nice follow-up to just sneaking up on enemies like this. And we're gonna try a different gameplay once we get stronger, so I mean like other people have the same idea here. But right now, it's ensuring us, like, runes and, like, safe passage when it seems to be hard to find some. It seems like there's an entrance to a tunnel here, which honestly, I'm a little scared to venture through, but there is a site of grace there. You know what? Groveside Cave. Let's go sit. It's also... No, that looks like an effigy. I don't think that's a statue of Marika. What is this? The summoning pool is now functional. Okay, so this is probably where we can have some like co-op combat. And multiplayer features. Lost Grace discovered. Let's rest. Not leveling up just yet. I think we're okay strength-wise in these areas, though. It's kind of dark here. Makes me not want to come without some sort of light source. Let's put a pin in it for now. I wonder how many markers we can have down at any one point. Let me see. Does it... Did the save ruin the marker that we made earlier for the lightning strikes? Okay, well, it's not like I can't find it again. I feel like we haven't done anything major just yet. I was hoping that that would travel a little bit more. Nice. That broke its poise real well. That worked out to my advantage. Great dragonfly heads. I don't want whatever it's gonna do to me. There's something at the base of it. That's so weird. I didn't even see what it was, but it was definitely gold in color. But we should be close to Kale here. And I think the other thing that I'm probably gonna pick up is a telescope. Because with a telescope, we may be able to see, like, distant places. Just have a better sight of Limgrave. I also really want to take a look at that statue over the area that we arrived in. The graveyard, or so to speak. Okay. What can we pick up from you?
Wait. Weren't you...
Weren't
well,
I?
You're back. Care to buy something?
That's weird. I wonder what he wanted to say. Okay, purchase. I do actually want to buy some stuff. Crafting kit, first and foremost, okay? With our limited number of runes, we'll pick up a crop pot as well. A torch might be nice for exploration. And maybe we can pick the first cookbook. And then if we go and gather a few more runes, we'll be able to pick up, you know, the rest. Which I think I can, like, you know, sort of take a chance in exploring some dungeons to maybe get a lot more runes.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands.
Oh, there's
If
more
the
of his
mood
kind.
takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people. Wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced
So
into
they
a
feel
pitiful,
a
unceasing
desire to
journey.
keep getting
But
gold.
thanks to that, Things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished.
That kind of
And
makes
mine.
sense, because the Tarnished are kind of like seeking to be an Elden Lord again. So we're kind of like bound by fate or the greater will, so to speak. I'm just taking a little bit of notes. And yeah, I'm just like similar wills, question mark?
Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy.
I mean, honestly,
That
that's
is our
kind of
code,
fair.
so to speak.
It's like,
Just the way we are.
they're the merchants of the lands, they
Indeed.
help out the Tarnished. If we upset
Unforgiving.
them, why would they help us, right? And they seem to sort of like communicate together, so
I'm glad you took my
absolutely
warning to
fair.
heart. You've made an excellent choice.
I think now is a perfect time to like sit down and do a bit of reading of the items that we have acquired. Okay, if you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials that you find. Select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those than you have containers. Container items will run out of use, but the containers themselves will remain. That's really cool. I like that part. Okay, let's see if we can sit. Rest at the site of grace. Ooh, talk to Melina. Yes, please. Oh, you can just have instances where you can
This
talk to
tiny
her.
golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you.
So it's not within,
Also,
but
I
it only
hear
guides us.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Guide us through our burden to become the Elden Lord. Okay, let's talk to her some
Upon
more.
the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a
A
shard bearer,
Okay.
a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
That's so cool. Okay, so there's a shard bearer in the Stormvale Castle that has a part of the Elden Ring. And I think once we're ready, at least from what I gathered from her, the light will guide us there.
Upon the cliff, a demigod who inherits the rays
I wonder
of
if this is gonna be
grace signal
Godric.
the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you.
Okay, that's interesting.
As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented.
Ah, she's worried
by the
about
ring.
us. That's nice. And I guess she disappears the minute that we stand. Okay, reading time. Ugh. Oh, okay, item crafting is now available for us. Cool. Alright, what have we gotten? Rune fragments. Okay. Stone fragment found near places where runes have fallen from the sky can be used for crafting or simply throwing at enemies. These shards of stone are believed to have been once part of a temple in the sky, the glow with a faint light from within. That's kind of cool. I heard theories about this, but the idea that there's just was once a temple in the sky is actually really cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like what's coming up in Breath of the Wild too. I think that's going to be really interesting as well. Okay. Cookery. A large knife used for throwing. Its curved blade is sharp enough to slice flesh cleanly. Throw at enemies to inflict damage and build upon an onset of blood loss. Okay, so just throwing knives. Got it. What else did we pick up? What else did we find? Dried liver boosts damage negation. Okay. A luscious fruit of life to eat the liver of beasts. These are used for arrow fletchings. Then we have thin beast bones, more disposable weapons. Then we got the great dragon fly head. I kind of don't want a great dragonfly head. Long believed to have the ability to neutralize poisons. And we picked up mushrooms. Don't seem to have any special description. This though, the Fulgur Bloom. Yellow flower that grows in lightning strike lands. Imbued with the traces of lightning's essence. I wonder if we can make like resins with this. That would be pretty cool. Trina's lily. A light purple water lily is on the verge of wilting. Exceedingly rare to find. A symbol of faith in Saint Trina. Dulls senses preventing agitation. So a pacifier? Okay, Trina. Who's Saint Trina? That's something that's going in my notes. Let's see if we find clues. What else? Yeah, mystery, like it's able to mend itself when broken, which is really interesting. With this cookbook, we can actually learn how to make the bone arrow fletched, and bone bolts. So we should probably do that. I don't think the torch has anything interesting to it other than just, you know, illuminating the area. Alright. Can go into our inventory. Which I was in. Duh. Maybe it stays within item crafting. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials that you find. You can learn to craft more by finding cookbooks. So you just hold on to the cookbook. Okay. So by default, by holding it, I can make all these like bone stuff, like bone arrows. I would like to make a roa raisin because this is going to be the stuff that we need to feed Torrent. So I'm going to at least fashion a few. Oh, okay. So rainbow stone from rune fragments. Pretty cool. There's definitely some purpose in discovering the runes. These can just be tossed on the ground to illuminate spaces like the cave that we were in earlier. But yeah, I'm already finding like quite a bit of use here of just getting the crafting. And then, ooh, fire pots. Smoldering butterfly found near wildfires and elsewhere. It even tells you where to find them. And then string often carried by demi-humans. Where am I gonna come across a demi-human? All right, okay, so we have some items. We still have runes. What I'm gonna do, I think, I'm a little bad with this whole using the pouch item to call the steed to us, is I think I will explore this like one dungeon that I know about. There's a lot of lands I still have to cross and explore every aspect of it, because we want to be able to buy like the cookbook, for example, and the telescope and several other things. Kill these. Hey, hey, hey! Don't harm Torrent. Let's actually set the raisins on this. So I think if I just hit, which marker was it? I can just feed. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's who we're talking about. They also bear roa fruit on their person. Nice. Getting better at the timing of that. Oh, mushrooms. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. I wanted to be able to find a dungeon so we would have like a quick source of runes that we can utilize. The first part of the journey is to stay equipped, to get Melina equipped with things that she may need on her quest. And I feel like resources are the best way to go about it. And then... Oh. Another one of these guys that like gave us a little hint of where to go next. Oh, are we gonna do the whispery voice? I realized that maybe I need to like speak more clearly into it, but I think I have noise gate capabilities on this that like kind of mute some parts of the whispering for the spirits for me. A proper death means returning to the Earth Tree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. So it knows. A proper death means returning to the Earth Tree. Probably means, like, since you know the tarnished is not like alive, so to speak, probably what this like spirit is kind of referring to. I know there should be some enemies. I don't like these at all. I was saying I didn't like them. I didn't think that they were gonna obliterate me in one go. Yes, we're gonna have to get the jump on them before they get the jump on us. Since there's quite a few in this area. Alright, let's go pick up those runes really quickly. Okay. Aha! Ah! Got you this time. Don't like me jumping around. I thought there was a third. I feel like there's definitely a third. Alright. Equipment. We need to put this torch on. There are definitely some darker spots in these crypts below. Rot resin. Ew! I wonder why this one has a torch. Has a candle light. And we can't use a torch tack, which is interesting. Alright. Carefully traverse. Grave Glovewort, okay. Another summoning pool here. Should be, yeah, I already see a few threats there. I don't have range, so I won't be able to do much about the ones from above. Oh, they do come from above. Okay. Well, you know what? I'd also come from above. Yeah, okay. Those are still up there, so we're gonna let them be. We're not gonna worry about them. Are there any below? Oh, there's one. I like that it's moving backwards away from me. It's slippery. Let's put it that way. Drink a flask. Picked up a lot of items here. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. I know there's a trap here. Probably something around the corner. No? There wasn't anything around the corner. Okay. See, I played this in the CNT, so I know this place, which is why I... Ah! I knew there was still one more! God. No! No! Jeez! Like, the angles. I don't know whether it's, like, my monitor or just, like, how dark it is. It's, like, sometimes you really just can't... Oh, they really blend into the environment. Okay. Okay, little one. Rushing through now. I have an idea what I'm gonna do to exact revenge as well. Alright, ready, let's go! Yes! Nice. Ah! Okay. Close, close, close. Okay, disabled that trap. Prattling pate, hello. Oh, okay. That's familiar. Let's see if we can actually utilize it. No enemies, right? Okay, we're good. Inventory. Emits a voice that says hello. Maybe we could put it in our pouch. Like here. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, that was a bit gruff. Deeper than I expected. I thought it was gonna be a little bit like funny, but nope. It's actually wield proper weapon. I'm just looking at the hang of like two wielding sometimes, two-hand wielding. Alright, first things first. Let's hit the statue, because yes. Why, hello, friends. Do they know I'm here? I do have throwing knives. I do have throwing knives. I could just be mean and just like knock them on their butt. Just because I know they exist, you know? Oh! They got the same idea. No! No! Alright, okay. I have a feeling there's another one, so we gotta be careful. Got you. There it is. There probably is another one behind me. Do I hear the small footsteps in the back? God, I feel like I keep hearing sounds and it's like, oh, there's something sneaking up on me in this dungeon. Ah! There definitely is one. Okay. I think we're okay. No bleed, we're good. We got flasks. Smoldering butterfly, great. We can make fire pots. We obtained it from them. Hit this wall just in case. Take down this trap. Would have been useful during the fight if we could just like bait them around it. We're at 1,160 runes. So let's see if we can go get a few more. I think once we've obtained the runes that we need, it might be a fantastic stopping place so that next time we'll be able to take on what boss lies within this dungeon. Just like see how we fare off, because we haven't done any level ups as far as I know. I don't think we have, at least. There's still something here. And I'm having a hard time seeing where. Or maybe it's just me. I'm gonna use your flask just in case. There it is! Okay. Woo! One behind me! I don't have any stamina. That kind of cleaned it up. They seem to have the same wild strikes as I just realized that. They do the same, they have the same skill, just as me. Alright, summoning spirits. With a spirit calling bell, you can use ashes to summon various spirits. Summoning typically consumes FP. You can only summon one type of spirit at any time. You can also summon spirits during multiplayer. We got the Wandering Noble Ashes. Oh, so cool. We're definitely going to be using those in different areas as long as we can summon things. That's really awesome. Those are probably even like really good things to like hotkey in your pouch, you know? Let's fall. Aw. Oh, I forgot these fellas are still here. All right. But like technically at this point, we should have. Okay. Oof. It was close. Okay. We should be able to come and fight this enemy here, probably beyond those doors. I think I did everything, though. I might have missed a small thing that might have activated that door opening. We can go check. We can go check really quickly. I just wanted to make sure that I could sit, just in case one of those little stone goblin things comes back to get me. Okay, locked by some kind of contraption. Okay, so I think when I fell, I might have just missed the part with the contraption, so we probably will do a little bit of a walkthrough again. But this was a good quest, because now, let's see if we can actually travel really quickly. Oh, we can talk to Melina. Definitely messing up her name there. Can we travel? Not to the catacombs. The Church of Ella. Okay, so we cannot from this location, but can we travel outside? Okay, so as long as we're outside, we can travel. No, I didn't want to put a marker there. I just want to travel. How do I remove? Oh, that's the different markers that you can place. Aha! You can put up to 100. That's cool. Okay, how do I travel again? Remove beacon. Oh, okay. So as long as the beacon is there, apparently you can't travel where the beacon sits. All right. We need to go pick up our items, and I think that's where we're gonna...
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
I say I want to stop, but she beckons. We must listen to her. Oh my god, is this our first meeting with her? She's beautiful. She looks so beautiful in the moon. Oh my god. This is incredible. Alright, let's talk to her.
Pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna.
Renna.
I heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
Yes,
And
that was
upon
me.
looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
With the help of someone who's technically not a maiden. Yes, I can call the spectral steeds.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Former master, the spirit calling bell, and lone wolf ashes. Oh, we can summon spirits.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it.
Didn't we just get that?
From Ashe and return to the Erdtree. The spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Oh, I love her. Oh, it's so cool. I love her cloak. It looks like it's made of like wolf fur or something like that. And her hat and her hair and the little spectral face that she has. But this actually might be a great stopping point for our adventure in Mountain Dew today. For our tarnished Mountain Dew. She's done a lot. She's accomplished a lot. And I feel like we're kind of on a path of like outfitting ourselves with the things that we need to explore this world. So that when the battles and the hot moments come, we will have all kinds of world knowledge to our benefit and our fingertips. Let's call this a really great stopping point. Thank you so much for being here for the second episode of my Elden Ring playthrough. If you have not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you decide to join us for the rest of these. They will come out on a weekly basis. I'm still trying to figure out the exact day that these are going to release, but something tells me I want them to be on Fridays. But stay tuned, you'll be able to find out more information about that on the community post. Also, please like and comment on this video. Let me know what parts that you liked. Let me know if there's anything about this playthrough that's really interesting to you. I like to do the whole note-taking part, so we'll see like how far we go with that and what kind of information we can find. Thank you for being here, and we'll meet again, Tarnished, in the next video.